Hello, everybody. Now, I've been interested in the history of the horror genre in gaming, leading up to what we have today. I've played Silent Hill, I've played Resident Evil, but one thing I've never played is Alone in the Dark, the considered by some original horror game. Well, survival horror. Well, 3D survival horror. Um, and I haven't really been, I haven't really been playing into the whole vampire thing very much. So I decided it's time for Count Victor the Vampire to uh, check out some horror gaming history. Now, I've been struggling to get this set up on my computer because I have to open the game and then go into OBS to capture it. However, when I leave the game to OBS, whenever I try to go back to the game, it won't go back to full screen. It'll only be a little itty bitty tiny window, which is what I have here. And I'm hoping that once I make my selection and the game starts, it will maximize itself automatically. Though, it might not, and I'll have to play, at least for a little while, on a small screen. Now, I do have some personal history with Alone in the Dark, despite having never actually played it. Well, not the originals. I have seen the Christian Slater Uwe Boll film adaptation, if you can call it that. But that has like almost nothing to do with the games. One thing that is interesting about the games, as far as it relates to my life, is that it's the first horror game I've ever been exposed to. That is to say, Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare. Oh, my cat is messing with things in the background. So, Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare, I was just a young lad, just a young vampire lad, when I was at my cousin's house. And, well, he happened to be playing that game on the original PlayStation. I didn't know what it was, I didn't know how to play it, I didn't know what it was about. But I do remember the guy in the trench coat walking around as monsters appear out of nowhere, having to fight them. And I remember the house with the flashing lights and the scream, all in the beginning of the game. And that introduced me to the concept of a monster hunter for the first time in my then young life. A similar story with something else, but that's neither here nor there. Uh, an old TV show called So Weird. Its intro, which was all that I remembered for a while, its intro was the thing that introduced me to the concept of being spied on, with the like eyeball on the website that's featured in the theme song. And there's a little glimpse of a ghost running through a hallway in that theme song. And to little young toddler me, that was the first time I had ever really thought about an afterlife. And at that, a bad afterlife. That was the first time I ever considered that you could die and be stuck in a never-ending loop of the last few seconds before you died. And that haunted me for a while, but I could never really find the show or what it was called again until many, many years later, thanks to the internet. But no, enough rambling, enough rambling. I'm just stalling for time. What the heck is Jack in the Dark? There are two options, Alone in the Dark and Jack in the Dark. I have no idea what Jack in the Dark means, but whatever. Anyways, I'm starting with the very first game, working my way through the OG trilogy, and then eventually I'll get around to my first ever horror game, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. But without further ado, let's see what this game really has in store for us. This was, at the time of release, the scariest video game ever made. Not that there was very much competition, but still. So, let's see this granddaddy of the survival horror genre already, shall we? Oh, frick. Okay, so a little bit of bad news. It did not go back to full screen. It's just on a little teeny tiny thing. It's actually bigger on my OBS. Oh, I almost forgot to transition. It's actually bigger on my OBS screen than it is in the actual window. I might have to play it. I might have to play it by looking at my OBS capture. Oh no. Oh no. But let's begin a new game. Oh, okay. It's not gonna accept controller. Guess I'll have to learn the keyboard controls. Whoops. Huh, I thought for sure it was gonna get run over. Mm-hmm. Oof. Very realistic graphics. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I don't know if this game was made before the invention of pause screen saving. Fancy place. What? Okay. Oh, I get it. I thought it just started on its own. Okay. Do I want to play as her or him? I'm not sure who she is. I was only really familiar with Edward Carnby. So, I think I will choose Edward.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day.
What the heck is going on with my mouth? Sorry, I'm using the laptop's webcam. Okay. So, this is the same intro sequence. Will there be, any, difference? Ah, it's Edward this time. I hope I didn't skip over anything. I thought enter was the button I was supposed to press to continue. I guess he's here to investigate something. I was also considering playing Clock Tower. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll get my hands on Splatterhouse or Sweet Home. Okay. Looks like we are in. Spooky music. How, wait. Oh, no. Okay. I guess that's as fast as he goes. Very polygonal. Yeah. This is gonna be a pain to play on a small screen, but let's see. You found an oil lamp. Well, why wouldn't I take it? It didn't really have any instructions on, what? Okay. What the? Huh? Oh, frick! No, whoa, 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 what is that? Oh, no, no. I just started. No. I just started. I haven't done anything yet. I don't know how to play. No. I'm not even dying. Yeah, did I get soft locked this early? Feel weak? Yeah, no shit. I can't do anything. Who is that? It didn't tell me the controls. All I could do was walk and press enter. Hopefully the opening cutscene is skippable.
On my When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop
You have
as
a
fast
gun?
as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
What? Okay. Edward does not quite have the personality I imagined. Okay, I gotta hurry the heck up with this. Get the freaking lamp, Edward. Okay, run, make a run for it. There's the piano. That sure is a piano. Okay, there's a trapdoor. Okay. Oh, man. Where are the stairs? Oh, I'm in the wait, if I'm in the attic, not the basement, then how is that thing coming up from the window? Oh my freaking... Alright. So... Frick! It's the thing! I don't know if it's like a mutant dog or a cursed rat. What? Huh? I have to press enter to select fight as an option? Oh, frick. Oh, what did I get myself into? Okay. Oh, frick. To the piano! To the piano! Okay, okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Fight! Okay, yeah, um, okay, um, fight? Okay, okay, freaking, okay, okay, push! What, what the, what the, fight it! Edward. Edward, please. This is the first Goomba. I can't have a whole video where it's just me getting wrecked by a rat creature for 30 minutes. There must be something I can do. But what? Backspace? Backspace didn't do anything. There was no instructions on what buttons do what. With the controls. Okay. Fight. Okay, go down. Oil lamp. Yes. Use. Okay, okay. You freaking... Do you do anything? Do anything. Okay, I... Oh, I for inventory. And enter is inventory. Okay, so far for controls, I know S turns the sound effects on and off. I and enter are inventory. Enter is also select. And the arrows move. But how do I actually do stuff? I'm getting wrecked by this thing. I couldn't even go down the hatch. What am I supposed to do? What? Oh, that's my health. And the thing has knockback and gets me in corners. Okay. Push. Push again. Do something, Edward. Do something, you piece of garbage. What? Semicolon turns the music on and off? This is unskippable? Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to get my phone and I'm going to look up the controls. Right now. So, just give me one second. Enjoy the music. Okay, I found someone on Steam who was kind enough to upload a guide to the controls. You see, games this old, they used to come with manuals. Manuals. Manuals came with many things, including instructions on how to play a game, but Steam, you see, Steam doesn't have manuals. So, I'm just going to read through this real quick. Okay. Tank control. To run or escape, you will need to press the up arrow key twice. Interesting, because I thought I was doing that. I really thought I was doing that. But I guess not. Let's continue inventory. Spacebar, you say? Okay, to enter the command mode, to enter the combat mode, you will first have to select it from the menu and then hold down your space bar. While the space bar is held down, you can click and hold the directional arrows to punch and slap enemies. Huh. Huh. That's that's quite the control scheme, I guess. Yeah, that's not what I would have thought it would be. Huh. Yep, spacebar to open the doors as well. Hmm. Jump? Soft walking is possible. Okay, okay. Well, it tells me to save in different files. It does not tell me how to save, though. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, I think I know how to play the game now. At least I have a better understanding than I did just a few minutes ago. So, let's try this one more time. Uh, my headset is a little busted. Gotta get it right back. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah. Hmm. You gotta get a new headset. This one's starting to break. Alright, alright. Sorry to keep you sitting there for so long. Now, okay, let's get back into the action. Okay. Go get that lamp. Already? Take it, take it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Actions. Fight. Fight. Slap him. Slap him. What are you doing? I'm doing what it said. Okay. He just has a ridiculous wind-up. How much health does this thing have? Ah. Oh, come on, man. This thing looks like a piñata. No. Is it dead? It burst into a cloud of gray. I have 2 hit points left. I have 2 hit points left. I just started. Huh. It said run, right? What, huh? What? Huh? Oh, come on, man. I just got through. Okay. I could have done this the whole time. Yes. Very much so. Take gun. Okay. Take bow. Does it have any arrows? Huh? No. Open and search, you dingus. Nothing important. Cool. Ooh. Oh. Oil can. Use. Oil lamp. I probably don't actually need it now. Use. Cool. I don't actually know what my objective is. Okay. Coolio. Let us check this chest. It's locked. Let's check the art. Or not. This thing. Nothing important. Okay, let's check the desk. I'll take the key. Now let me try something. Does escape pause? Escape oh. Oh. Save game. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know if I should even save on this file because I have 2 hit points. Because that rat creature, it took 18 hit points before I could kill it. Because his fight dynamic has such a wind-up to it. But okay, you know, this is what games were back then. Alright, they were a bunch of trial and error. That's how it was. So, let's get back to it. Okay. The thing is, it said press... Oh, because it said press, forward twice to run. I'm doing it. And it, like, gives them just a teensy little burst at the start. Oh, what? Oh, come on! What? Now it works? What did I do different? Ah, you gotta be freaking... Okay. Please, please have arrows. What? Huh? Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it, you mother... Is this a rage game? So, yeah, I guess there were no arrows in that bow. Okay, you know, let's go one more time. One more time. I don't have very much time left to record today, but let's just get it. Let's just get it to a point where I can actually do anything, okay? Yeah. Let's do that. Shut up, Edward. Edward, get the freaking lamp. Yes. Okay. Get the heck out. Get the heck out. Okay. Yeah. No rat creature, no zombie. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay. Actions. Search. Yes. And, oil can. Use. Okay, yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. What's over here in this vent, I wonder? Nothing. Why does the running function sometimes work and sometimes not? Go. Okay. I assume the zombie is gonna happen regardless of which room I go in first. So I may as well go with what I know. Okay. The heck is even going on in that art? Take. Yes. Okay, now, before I am violently accosted by a member of the living dead, I'm going to save my game. Save. Let's go with Victor 1. Yes. Yes! 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 Game saved. Okay, well. Oh boy. That's all the time we have for today. This has been a learning experience. Truly. Really and truly. It's been a mildly infuriating experience. I believe this is what it would be like if Bennett Foddy tried to make a horror game that was not a parody, but a serious, real horror game that's just made with his design philosophy, you see. I do still intend on playing and completing this game to the best of my ability and going through the whole series, including the 2008 game, just because it came bundled with the original trilogy. So, on that note, I guess I do have to call it a night. The sun is coming up, and I do need to get some sleep. So, I'll see you next time for a real playthrough of this game, now that I actually know how to play. Oh boy. So yeah. Thank you all for showing up. If you stayed to the end, I thank you for having patience with me. This was, this one has a learning curve to it. And I'll see you all next time. I don't really have an outro. Maybe I should make one. Blah, 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 I'm a vampire, just, I'll drink your blood, blah, 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 just get out of here. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be a permanent outro, but, you better run or I'll drink your blood. No, stop!